Hey everybody, Jason Richards here from the Masonic Roundtable, coming to you today to show you the proper way to wear a bow tie. Now we've got 3 different bow ties today that I'm going to show you the proper way to wear, and we'll start sequentially and just work our way up from the least complicated to the most complicated. The first bow tie that I'm going to talk about today is the old classic clip-on. So this is a nice slim bow tie. It's pre-tied. It is super duper easy. All you need to do is to flip it out here. The clip's open and flip it back. And you have your nice clip-on bow tie. And the way you wear this bow tie is actually the exact same way you wear the next one I'm going to tell you about, which is the wonderful pre-tied around the neck bow tie. So you've just got your clip. You clip it like that. Voila. You are ready for any formal occasion that lacks a good deal of sophistication. So these are the first 2 bow ties in the tutorial today, and you wear them the exact same way. So first and foremost, you take your bow tie of choice, whether it be around the neck or clip-on, and you put your index and middle finger here and grip it very tightly with your thumb. Next, you look around the room for the nearest trash can. We just so happen to have one here. Props are fantastic. You probably know where this is going, but you very carefully maneuver the clip-on bow tie over the trash can and release in one fluid motion. And as I mentioned, it works perfectly for the pre-tied bow ties that go around your neck as well. All right, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's actually get to the real way that anybody who wants to wear a bow tie should actually wear it. And that is getting one that you end up tying yourself. It adds a great deal of sophistication to your ensemble. If you're a Mason, you will, generally speaking, have to wear a tuxedo at some point in your Masonic career. And you can really tell a difference between those who take the time to tie a bow tie themselves and those who just wear one of the other ones that, frankly, belong in the trash can. So I've got a really great bow tie here from Masonic Revival. Brother Edgar down in Atlanta, Georgia, does a fantastic job. This is a memento mori bow tie, familiar to any of us who are Masons. And one of the things I love about this bow tie is that Brother Edgar actually made it adjustable and put your neck size down here. So I wear 17 and a half neck. So I've already put the bow tie to the 17 and a half neck slot, and that's actually going to be perfect because it's going to be the perfect length for my neck. And when you have a regular necktie, you just vary the length of the slim end. You can't do that with a bow tie, so you actually have to take the length out of the middle. So let's get started with how to tie this. First, we want to make sure that when we put the bow tie around our neck, pop the collar up here first, that the skulls are actually right side up. And before we get started, this is actually going to be closer to tying your shoes than it is tying a regular necktie. But stay with me, we'll go through it step by step. It'll take a little bit of muscle memory to perfect, but I think once you get a handle on it, you may have to teach yourself to do it once or twice and get some refreshers, but once you get a handle on it, it's going to be fantastic, and you're going to thank me for this video. So when we start to actually tie our bow tie, we're going to take the right side of the fabric and make sure it's a little bit longer than the left, because this is going to add the loop around in addition to the second bow. So we just take it right over left, and kind of put it right in the middle of this tapering of the fabric here. And then take the longer end and just go underneath, up, and over. So you have these two pieces of fabric here, and you can actually tighten these up just by pulling on them ever so gently. And there you go. This is the start of the bow tie. Now this piece that's hanging out in front, we don't need it right now, so we'll just flip it off to the side, and we'll use it later, because we're primarily focused on this piece. What we're going to do is we're going to take it and draw it up to the left. Now you see this big wide middle part here. We're going to imagine that there's an invisible line here, and we're going to fold it over starting at this line and fold it back across our body. And you should be able to recognize that That's actually the start of the bow tie. Now we'll take this piece that we just flipped over our shoulder and bring it down. Now you're starting to see it take shape. So what I like to do is take these two pieces here and fold them over. It's not necessary for the tying of the bow tie, but it just helps free up the fabric and makes it easier to tie. If you'll notice, I'll turn to the side here, and what you've done is you've actually made a little hole here. Now keep this in mind because we're going to have to push the fabric through to complete the bow. So remember, in the first part of tying the bow tie, we took the fabric up to the left and then crossed it over our body. We're going to take the fabric up to the left again, but instead of crossing it over this way, we're actually going to put our finger here in the middle of this bow and push that bow through this other end. And here's your bow tie. Now it's not quite finished yet though, and actually the most fun part about tying a bow tie is getting the chance to play with it and form it into the shape that you really want. So as you're playing with your bow tie, remember the two bows tighten the tie and the two single pieces of fabric loosen the tie. So just go back and forth, tightening and loosening until the proper bow that you want takes shape. Then after you're done, fold your collar down. And you're ready to rock and roll at any Masonic function, at your job, or anywhere you want to stand out and be just a little bit different. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of the things that I do in Masonry, check out the Masonic Roundtable, theMasonicRoundtable.com. If you want to check out more of these amazing ties, he's got bow ties and neckties. Check out MasonicRevival.com. Brother Edgar down in Atlanta does a fantastic job. I hope you all have had a great time watching this video. Thanks for watching, and keep searching for more amazing neckwear.